The NFC playoff bracket. Road to Super Bowl 52 in Minnesota. Can they get there? Them Vikings. Let's find out. Starting off in the wild card round, we have the Rams and the Atlanta Falcons facing off in Los Angeles. And as much as I love the Rams right now, they're playing hot. I really feel experience is a huge factor when it comes to the playoffs and the postseason. And I'm wondering if the pressure is going to get to Jared Goff, and will Coach McAvey, the youngest head coach, be able to game plan this properly? Also, note, he sat out most of his starters, and sometimes doing that, they get out of the rhythm, and I'm just not 100% sure they'll be able to pull this off, even though it's at home with their great defense. I love you, Wade Phillips, but I'm going to say you guys are going to go out. And as much as I would love to see Case Keenum face off with his former team, the Los Angeles Rams, that would be a great headline. I just don't think it's going to happen. Now, wild card game 2. Got the Saints and the Panthers. The Saints have already beat out the Panthers twice this season, which makes you think that they have really great game plan on how to beat them. You got Drew Brees, who always throws up at least 300 passing yards per game. Average probably 400. But I think that Cam Newton is trying to get back to that Super Bowl. He's trying to dab it. And my gut feeling is telling me these Panthers are going to surprise Who Dat Nation and get a win. And third time is a charm, right? At least I hope so. I'm sorry, Saints. I'm saying you're out. So that leaves the number 5th seed facing off with the number 2 seed in Minnesota. And the number 6 seed facing off with the number 1 seed in Philadelphia. Who's moving on? All right, let's start down here. We got the Vikings and the Panthers. I'm definitely going Vikings. I'm sorry. Vikings are just too great of a team right now. There's no logic to this. I'm just joking. I'm sorry, Panthers. I'm going with the hot team, and the Vikings are hot. Now we got the Eagles, who are also hot when Carson Wentz is under center. But the last couple games, Nick Foles has been struggling. Seems like the opposing teams have figured out that if they are to do a double step on their run routes, that those defensive players want to jump the gun. So, Julio Jones, you're going to get open a lot of times. I can feel it in my fingers. And Sanu too. Yeah, we love you, Sanu. You're probably happy you're not with the Bengals anymore. It's all right. Eagles, you're out. Falcons, you're moving on. You're trying to get back to that Super Bowl. You really are. I know you are. Trying to redeem yourself. But who's going to take it? Will it be the 6th seed? We haven't had one of those since, the Ravens took out the Broncos. I don't want to talk about that right now. We totally had that game. John Fox, why did we ease up? I don't know. Oh, let's not talk about that game. Yeah. All right, moving on. Let's stay focused. We have the Vikings facing off with the Falcons. You know, oh my goodness. All right, so who's going to make it to Super Bowl 52? I know, Atlanta, I've been writing you for the last 2 games in the wild card and divisional round. Side note, I really think we should call the divisional round the conference round, because you can't predict that all 4 of the divisions will make it to the divisional round, quote unquote, divisional round, conference round. Let's change it to conference round, please. All right, back to this. So I've been writing you guys for the last 2 games. And as awesome as it would be to see you possibly make it back to the Super Bowl, maybe face Tom Brady again, that could be a possibility. Maybe Tom Brady, you know, going after his 6th ring. Oh my goodness, that'd be crazy. 1 quarterback to do it all in 6 Super Bowls for an organization. Tie the Steelers for most Super Bowls. Get a ring for his other hand, because he already has one, for his thumb. Got that last year. I'm gonna say these Falcons, their time ends in Minnesota, because these Vikings are hot, hot, hot. And they're moving on to Super Bowl 52 at home, where I predict that they don't face off with Tom Brady, because I already predicted that. They face off with the Steelers. That's my prediction. I'll let you know who I think will win if they actually get this far. Because, you know, I could totally be wrong. And I'm okay with that. Who do you think will make it to Super Bowl 52?